Well, my son said he gets on to me about this, but y'all need to know about it. And I may have mentioned it before, but many years ago, or not many years ago, it started about this time last year, I guess it was, that my child, he was in first grade then. And he goes to school and we start learning their colors, this, that, and the other. But he starts having trouble determining some colors. Like, well, maybe colorblind. So we just take him to the eye doctor. And local eye doctor there close to us. And they look at his eyes and they say, well, you might need to go see a specialist. Okay. Well, so we go see a specialist. We go to Scottish Rite in Atlanta because the doctor that he recommended us to in Douglasville wouldn't see him. They said, go on to Atlanta. So, okay. So we did. So we set up an appointment at 9 o'clock that morning or whatnot. So we go in and wait, and you know how it is, waiting in the doctor's office is forever. So we go in and we wait, and we finally get back there, and the doctor takes one look at him, and immediately sends us to the ER. Like, whoa, wait a second, this is just check him out, you know, what's going on? So we go on up to the ER, and they start putting needles in him, and they start doing this and start doing that. I was like, Lord, what's going on? And at that point, I knew it was completely out of my hands. So I said, Lord, you gave him to me, and you can take him away from me. If I don't, you know, just in an instant like that, and you look at that moment and say, whatever I have on this earth is yours, Lord. And I'm placing that in your hands. And I'm going to let him be in your hands as he goes through whatever we're going through. So at that moment, I just turned it all over to the Lord. Should have done it a long time ago, but we're stubborn. And we find out that our prayer life's not where it needs to be. But at that moment, I turned it over to the Lord and turned it over to people, the praying people. There's nothing more powerful than prayer warriors getting serious with God. Prayer is our lifeline to heaven. And it's so important. If we don't have an active prayer life, and I can say, oh me, we don't have an active prayer life, we're out of touch with God. But I placed him in God's hands. And after visits, they said, well, that's just the way he's made. He's perfectly normal. All tests came back clear. I was like, thank you, Lord. Prayer answered. And that's just about the way it goes when you just place it in God's hand. Put it in his hand, let him cover it up. Leave the problem with him. That's like our salvation. We come to him, he places us in his hand, closes that hand, seals us to the day of redemption, that nothing can take us. No powers, no principalities, anything in this world, sealed. That tells me that I am saved, and the devil can't change that.